Good evening, Speed Gaming. Here we have some Link to the Past Randomizer League Season 8, Week 6 matchup here for you in the Open League between Shinmaru of the Joy of Rando and Iron Gamer of Missing Two Bows. I'm Ninjembro. I am joined this evening by Captain 1977. How you doing tonight, Captain?
Hello, Ninjembro. How you doing? Yeah, it's mystery this week. Oh boy, we're gonna have some fun today. Oh
Yep.
boy.
We immediately see. Oh, and we have
mystery.
we have entrance shuffle. It looks like we have enemy drops, and we already have some divergence with Iron Gamer starting here at Link's house. Shinmaru going to drop right down, get into that back of escape, get a bunch of these.
Yeah.
74 items.
74 items in Hyrule Castle. Let's go.
We get a Bombos already. Maps are shuffled. Small keys are shuffled. This seed's got it all.
Oh wow. Okay. We're gonna have to kill everything in the dungeons to get the drops.
And we still have vanilla uncles, so Iron Gamer still doesn't know that it's entrance.
Yeah.
Hopefully knows about that blue square, meaning this is enemy drop.
Those cards died in one sword slash. I think we got like reduced.
Yeah, we got some
damage?
kind of health shuffle of some sort. All right, we got Shinmaru heading up the stairs here. We got Quake already too, and getting that news that we have entrance shuffle. Shinmaru side getting a small key to Skull Woods. Iron Gamer going to take that save and quit. Probably head straight to Sanctuary here at this point.
I would say the Bombos is probably the more valuable item here. It does kill a lot more enemies that you need to kill. So
yep.
Yeah, good to find that.
And importantly, it lets you get items off red barries.
Yeah.
Iron Gamer going to back into Sanctuary here. Is going to do a Houlihan. So a little background on these two teams here in the league as we're here in week 6. Both of these teams are doing pretty well. Joy of Rando with 30 points, currently in the lead in their division, missing Two Bows with 21 points, sitting third in the division. 8 teams per division. The top 4 will make the playoffs, and Joy of Rando is probably feeling pretty good where they're at right now. Missing Two Bows probably feeling pretty good as well, but there are 2 teams right on their tail with 18 points each, so it's they're definitely not out of the clear just yet.
Joy of Rando having that top overall record in the mode, so in the league this year, so gonna feel pretty good. Oh, Eastern Palace,
and again with enemy drop shuffle, you find a dungeon like this, you just go right in. Oh, and these popos rolled up in damage, so
yeah, they're a little beefy, just a little bit. They're fine.
IG getting that small key there to pod.
Oh, Paradox for Shin. Oh my goodness. All right.
And not going in there right now. Saying I'll come back to this later. Just 10 bombs there on the island, which actually to me indicates that we have a pretty decent chance of this being shop sanity as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Not a guarantee.
No.
But if it's shop sanity, there's more 10 bombs in the pack. Otherwise, it's the only one. And we just got very, very lucky there. We do get another small key to pod there on Shinmaru's side. We've already found 2 of the pod smalls this early in the seed between the 2 runners. We'll see here if Shin decides to go over and check the shop here. Looks like he is very, very smart play here. And we'll get that confirmation here in just a second, whether or not this is in fact shop sanity. But I'm guessing it is. It's not.
No. It's not
that just happened to be the only 10 bomb. Just happened to be there on Hylia Island.
That is wild.
Maybe. Nice promising key.
And unfortunately, Shen does not even have enough money to buy bombs at this point. Oh boy. There's a bottle. It's a moon pearl.
Yeah, not a whole lot else there. We're grabbing the pot here, and this Igor might not die in one hit. Okay, it did.
I did. Shen finds himself in the village of Alks.
Wow. Yeah, finds our way to the dark world that quickly.
All right.
Oh, a nice bomb refill here. Might see Shin go back in here for another 4 bombs, but might not, since we have the sword.
Yeah, this mode you want to find the dungeons. Like these one item caves, like you saw the graveyard ledge, have it just a heart. Not really a lot of value, but these dungeons are gonna have a lot of value without the enemy drops. That you want to find those as quickly as possible.
We did see a small key for Meyer there on Shinmaru's side in the waterfall fairy room. Meanwhile, Iron Gamer is trying to kill these Stalfos here in the dark. Left one of the Popos here in this dark room, so going to head back in here and cleans up the last of this room. I think is taking the Death Warp here. Yep. Didn't get a chance to see if or to catch whether or not the pot keys were shuffled, but I think they were. IG going to head up here very shortly into Kakariko. Tons of entrances to check there, and we find the dam on Shinmaru's side getting a small key to Skullwoods.
Yeah, that's pretty good to find right outside of Skullwoods.
Yeah. Especially because I don't think the Skullwoods entrances are really shuffled in this. We find the back of the tavern at the front of the tavern. Tell me how that works.
What? Wait a second. My mind is broken. It's the new Paradox game.
Heading over here to find... Oh, the Ganon drop down over here at the Magic Bat drop down.
Okay.
And Sick Kid.
Yeah. Iron Gamer does not have the bottle, so...
Yep.
Oh, yep, pod. We do have a key pot shuffle.
Oh, and speaking of bottles, there's one right there for Shinmaru.
Okay. Well, we got a lot of enemies to kill in Skullwoods, so let's get to
Skullwoods. Skullwoods is a rather gonna get grabbed right there. Skullwoods is a rather enemy dense dungeon, kind of for how relatively small of a dungeon is, and we find Laser Bridge here on Iron Gamer's side. This red hard hat beetle is going to be miserable. Actually, it might have rolled down. Who knows?
Nope. It might have rolled up. I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right.
Just a compass to Tower of Hera there in the first chest. And it kind of like makes you like kind of works the other way around in Turtle Rock, right? It's such a big dungeon, but only 39 checks.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh wow! Yeah. The Gyptos rolled down to 1 health, it looked like.
Wow.
Ice Palace small key there.
Yep, you're gonna see some extra small keys since all the looks like the enemy drops and the pots are shuffled, so you're gonna see a lot of extra small keys in this mode.
Yeah, all in all, the same number of small keys per dungeon once you account for those, but they can be found anywhere. So the fun thing there, Pod still just has 6 small keys that you're going to find.
Yep. Yep. Hera has the 1. That's it.
Yep.
But we just played Kabuki Drop. We don't want to do more key drop. Oh well.
Oh, Iron Gamer heading there, finding Bumper Cave, and didn't even think about the fact that, hey, there's some enemies in there that you can kill.
Yeah.
I feel like especially if you're not super used to these enemy drop modes, you kind of forget that any like non-overworld location, or you know what we consider the underworld, like any of those locations, the enemies are going to be in the drop pool.
Yep.
Nice thing about having those two small keys already, we did get a nice layout here for Skull Woods. So this is going to be the vanilla front entrance right here, and you spend that one small key and get access to the rest of the front here.
You see, using that bombos on that red berry. The only way to kill it is with the straw fire source, like fire out of bombos. Otherwise, you don't get the drop rose. So, get a shovel.
Shovel, nice, nice.
Great.
And we find a vanilla well.
Oh, you gotta be careful in this room. That red berry likes to fall down the pits.
Oh, yeah, the one at the top, or the that red hard hat beetle likes to fall down, and one of these mini helmets likes to fall into a pit also.
Yep.
Find a small key to Thieves Town here on Iron Gamer's side. Shimara going to head over here. Not using the bombos in this room like you'd normally be tempted to, because he remembers that these Gibdos do or have like 0 health. Find a big key to Tower of Hera. That's a nice one to find.
Okay.
Iron Gamer finding Paradox Cave and a small key to Eastern Palace on Shinmara's side. This red hard hat beetle.
Good awareness from Shin not to open that chest and create all those holes for a chance that hard hat beetle to fall down him. So, yeah, good on him to recall that.
Yep, and we find the smith here in the Snitch House on the east side of Kakariko, so not too far from Vanilla location. I think we see Iron Gamer here going back into Paradox Cave, is what I'd guess this is. Yep, good number of items here, so definitely worth doing.
Yep.
I don't remember what these mini Modorms drop, but hopefully it's something. Oh, the hammer!
Wow.
But yeah, if these mini Modorms drop something useful, that'd be pretty good for Iron Gamer to kind of jog that memory and say, oh, right, enemies in caves are also part of that pool.
Everything's coming up Shinmaru right now because this Skull Woods is pretty valuable right now with the hammer and everything that's been in it.
And there's a bottle, hopefully telling Iron Gamer, oh,
yeah,
crap, right. I'm about to get that Moon Pearl that Shinmaru got earlier. Pretty early Moon Pearl, all things considered. And that hammer is going to be nice for this this enemy health shuffle.
Yeah, for sure. We don't even know what our goal is yet.
Oh.
But yeah, with that hammer.
Yeah, go ahead.
With that hammer, though, we can't get to the pyramid and read our goals, so that's good news for. So.
Yeah, and the only thing we know it can't be right now is Triforce Hunt. Anything else is fair game right now.
Fire shed for Shin.
Piece of heart. Finally getting that 4th heart and $50. With it not being Shop Sanity, money isn't quite as important as it could be, but you still want to get enough money to do all the important things if they come up, like Zora and Big Game and Opening Pod. But with it being entrance and all this crazy item shuffle, a lot of that just isn't quite as, you know, it's not as high on your radar.
Yeah.
Iron Gamer here, retracing some of Shinmaru's steps here. Iron Gamer getting that small there. Mire, I feel like, is one of those dungeons when the when all the keys are shuffled that it's just it's suddenly a very different dungeon.
True.
Right, Shin heading back down into Village of Outcasts. Meanwhile, Iron Gamer finding the chicken hut here. Did we see this already on Shinmaru's side?
I believe so. I don't think it
Okay.
was. Yeah, it was just a
Yeah.
heart. Yeah, I mean, when you talk about Mire in this kind of mode, you don't realize how many rooms in Mire you don't see that have enemies in them, because there are a lot of rooms in Mire.
Yeah, there is quite a number. All right. So Iron Gamer going straight down to the south here, not even heading up to Skull Woods right away. So not going to be doing this little route with the hammer. Gonna go over here and do dig game. Shinmaru actually skipping dig game. I don't mind that play here, to be quite honest. Again, with it being enemy drop shuffle, the chance that dig game is something important is quite low, and it's a major time commitment. Getting a small key to Turtle Rock there on Stumpy.
And there
Yeah,
it
as you
is,
see right there, it's
heart.
just a heart. Yeah, as soon as you know it's enemy drop shuffle, like the way you approach a seed like this gets a little different. Like, you know that those dungeons are your high density locations all of a sudden. Like a cave like Paradox Cave, while it's still pretty nice, you know, it's a ton of value in a normal seed. And something like this, it doesn't even compare to finding Eastern Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting a question in chat. A blue box that flashes when in dungeons. It's actually dungeons or any cave. And it basically says there are still items to get off of enemies on this super tile.
As we find both ends of the Spec Rock Cave, not the ones we want to find. Let's see if we could drop down there and kill a few molders for items, but not going to be really worth it right now to the runners, I think.
Yeah.
But I'll see, like, 50 rupee cave there in like a pot shuffle would be massive to find, but it's not a pot shuffle, so.
And funny enough,
worry about it.
Even when you have pot shuffle, it's kind of the same thing. It is nice to find, but you still rather find dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeons are just like absolutely crazy in these modes. Shinmaru heading down here to the Swamp Palace entrance. We're seeing Iron Gamer follow right behind. And we find Saha. Ice Palace is our green pendant.
I am begging one of these runners to go to the pyramid, please.
Shin will be heading there very soon.
I certainly hope so, yeah.
Another pod small.
Yeah,
another pod small. ET small. Get that info, Ice Palace, the green pendant. We still don't know whether or not that's going to be important information or not. But I think we're going to see it very soon here on Shinmaru's side, giving us what our goal is going to be for this race. And, you know, it's really what we're going to find out. Like, we already have the makings of a potentially long seed, just because of the settings, you know, entrance shuffle, the blue squares, but you know, there's a huge difference in something like this between, you know, like 3 crystal fast cannon and all dungeons, right?
Yeah.
If it's all dungeons, oh no.
Well, let's see. Is the pyramid open? It is not. 3 crystals.
So it is 3 crystal fast Ganon. We did see where Ganon's at. Ganon again being over at the Oh, there's the boots.
Oh, wow. We're speaking of the one item locations. Well, there's one that matters. That's a pretty good one to find.
Hyrule Castle small key there for Iron Gamer. And that's just bringing us out here at the bumper cave there. Oh, there's 2 enemies in there, Shin.
Shen. Oh.
Like, I know you're being aggressive, but come on. They're finding the curiosity shop there at Dark Saha. We find another dark cave here on Shin's side. I see that hesitation, and to me that screamed like, do I even want to go open pod right now? Like, is it worth going all the way here? Because, kind of important thing to note, Shin Maru still has not been to Kakariko 20 minutes into the seed. So you're really going through your head, like, is it worth coming all the way over here and spending all this money for this one entrance when I could be going into Kakariko and getting like 800,000 entrances?
Well, we're going to see if there's going to be any value here.
Like statistically speaking, it's not, but we do find Blind's Hut, so not great in this mode. It's 5 checks, but I mean, you're here, you're going to do it. You know what would have been faster? Killing those 2 rats.
True.
We're finding like nothing but garbage here.
Wow. Well, the best thing they found in the front there was the 5 rupees. You got some of your money back from going in. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Wow.
Yeah. A good thing here for Iron Gamer is still going to be able to get that hammer. That was not locked behind the bombos. So Shimar checking the bunk rocks right here by Link's house. Desert Palace.
There we go.
That's good. This is a ton of items.
Yeah, this is what you want to find.
We get a small key to Ice Palace. Hey, a heart container. You never too bad about that. Shin, what are you doing? Okay, gonna head over here. Meanwhile, we got IG heading up here into...
Oh. Big key to
this dungeon. That changes things a little bit as you find those small keys. You probably only want to spend them in the back.
Don't forget the ones above the... Oh. Yeah, there's 2 above that. Yeah, there you go. There's 2 right here. Don't forget these ones.
Just use your spins. Shin, please. Hey, with a map to Swamp Palace. Nice. Iron Gamer finding out again. This is a pretty tame layout here for Skullwoods.
And we're gonna see a room that we don't usually see at Desert Palace here. This trap room. There's enemies in it.
Almost getting all of them with one spin. We get a big key to Ice Palace.
Okay.
And you know what? Why not? Pick up that heart piece.
You burned it.
IG going to head up here to the front of Skullwoods. Is going to spend that one small key that he has almost certainly. More enemy for Shin to kill here on this super tile. And head over here to the west side of the Desert Palace. And the hook shot!
Wow. There we go.
Oh, we're going to check for hints? Okay,
Nope.
No hints.
No mints. Nice hook shot, though. Wow.
Is Iron Gamer just going to give up on this hard hat beetle? No, we're going for it. I feel like this is another one of those things. Like if you're really trying, oh my god, that hard hat beetle. God. I feel like it's one of those things where like, if you're trying to play aggressively, like you can even skip those enemies that take forever to kill. And
it's a glove.
Glove.
Wow. Okay, now we just have regular Dark World access.
This is, man, this is just coming up great for Shinmaru. Yep. All right, so we're done in the front of Desert Palace here for now, and we're finding a way up to the mountain, which with that hook shot, and we find Misery Mire.
Oh wow! And the boots.
We're not going in.
We can go in. Yeah,
okay, we're going
get in there.
Yeah.
Get in there.
There's so much here. I mean, we can't do a lot of it, but we can do enough of it.
We can do quite a bit. Yeah.
Iron Gamer opening the chest and making this hard hat beetle the worst thing in the universe. Oh, the Wizrobes rolled up slightly. They take 2 slashes, but nothing that the hammer can't handle. And Iron Gamer about to get that hammer. Sees it and it's like, yes, please.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Oh, falling into the hole to get back through that room a little faster. Yeah, Shinmaru just making use of this bombos.
Yeah, more than not, you're gonna get some kind of magic drop from these enemies. Okay, let's see where he's gonna go from here. Don't have fire to check the left side, and he forgot to hit the switch.
And also didn't go to that south room, which I believe has enemies.
I believe so, yeah.
Iron Gamer taking a death warp here to head back to get revenge. Oh, the bomb slugs rolled down. Get revenge on this hard hat beetle.
Well, they still hurt if you touch them, but just...
Right.
And you see the consequences of killing those popos in that room. The torches activate. All right.
Here, just get a little refund on that magic from earlier. This hard hat beetle is going to be Iron Gamer's like arch nemesis for the rest of time. Did it fall in the hole? It fell into the hole.
Feels bad. All right. Get a
Are we
bug
back?
net.
Oh, we're back for... Oh, the net. Let's go.
Just gotta be careful here. Kind of low health. No way to really navigate the spike chest really well, but...
Okay, so Iron Gamer finally going to go back here and do the back of escape. Shinmaru remembering that he had a fairy and letting it go right before taking that death warp. Finding Agina's cave here on Shinmaru's side. Kind of slow one item check. Surprised that we're checking this here after some of the skips that we've made. Oh, but it's just a small key. Why not? Turtle Rock. Let's go. These last 2 rats here for Iron Gamer. Meanwhile, Shinmaru is going to head up here, get this last check on the lower East Death Mountain, and then probably hookshot over to West Death Mountain. Iron Gamer has some options here. We'll see what he chooses to do. Fortunately, like, not really easy access back to the Dark World in his situation, so might be a while before he finds those boots, realizing he doesn't have a glove. Oh, we find the force drop down, seeing that it's nothing.
And Shinmaru finds Super Bunny Cave here. A few enemies to kill that we can't quite get to just yet, but we're gonna have to find the top side of that. And nothing in the chest. Well, getting all the raids today. Speed Gaming 2 and Speed Gaming Prime get rid of us raid today. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, as we said from the outside of this, we have a Week 6 Link to the Past Randomizer Open League race here between Shinmaru of Team The Joy of Rando and Iron Gamer of Team Missing Two Bows. We have a 3 Crystal Fast Ganon, Entrance Shuffle, like Full Key Sanity, Enemy Drop, and Pot Shuffle. So like all the small keys are shuffled. So, depending on how the seed goes, like this is one of those that could still take a while, or it could be a relatively fast seed. We'll see which one we get. Yeah, we've gotten a number of maps, but haven't really done a map check at all. Just kind of getting that information as we find the dungeons. We know Ice Palace is the green pendant, and we know Misery Mire is a crystal. Those are the only dungeons we have actual information on right now, despite, I believe, having a couple other maps. Oh, Dead Rock. You love it.
Oh my gosh, they're camping. Oh, and
using Quake. What are you doing, Shin? Oh, are these hearts?
Yeah.
So now we're going to head up towards the top of West Death Mountain here. Got a couple more entrances that we can check here. Hey, we find Bonk Rocks. Right, so yeah, Iron Gamer heading back to the Dark World here as Shitmore finds Pod up on Death Mountain. We only have 2 small keys right now, so like, there's not a ton we can do here, but there is a good bit that we can do just with those 2 small keys. And still, obviously, way more than you could do without the enemy drops.
Obviously, there are some bow-locked enemies in here that we can't kill without a bow unless we happen to find one in here. So we're going to see if that's going to come up later.
So far, these first couple checks not yielding anything. We can kill the turtles, though. We do have that hammer, so that's nice. Usually, I feel like you find Pod and you don't have the hammer yet, so you have to come back and get all these little guys.
Well, Iron Gamer's on the way to the pyramid here. We're going to get those boots soon. So that seems to be the main progression point for the seed so far.
Yeah, you get those boots so that you can get into desert, and then get your hook shot, get your glove. Iron Gamer getting that goal and seeing those boots, and it says, yes, I would like those. So far, Pod having a whole lot of nothing. And those 2 turtles not improving that situation whatsoever. Okay, so we're not going to go. We're not going for a mimic clip here. So I don't know if Shinmaru just isn't super comfortable with it, or not. Because you do get a decent number of items if you do the mimic clip there, because of the enemy drop.
We are gonna go explore the backup pod here.
Oh yeah, probably get these hard hat beetles first.
Yeah.
I kind of always forget that these things die the bombos.
Anything big key?
To Misery Mire.
And oh, stupid beetle.
The Iron Gamer finds the old man cave, and we find a small key to Castle Tower. We had found that on Shimaru's side earlier. I guess he just did not follow to the other end.
Oh, the lamp!
Oh, a lamp. We like to see that. That's one of those key items for being able to beat Ganon.
Okay. I mean, that's our fire source. That's pretty good to find. And it's gonna make these dark rooms. It's gonna make these dark rooms a little bit easier for Shen too, so that's nice.
Yep.
Compass, a book. Shen's favorite item.
Yeah, book not all that important in this, in the grand scheme of things, but you know, could just lead to like some of the most important stuff in the game. Not finding too much here in the dark basement. And Iron Game, we're going to save and quit here for sure. Yep.
I'm gonna do a hammer jump here to get the the lamp is so good in this mode because all the dark room enemies are just that much more tempting to go do. So let's go.
We find a connector here at the fairy cave just south of Link's house, and it also takes us up to Death Mountain. So actually, Iron Game, we're going to find Desert Palace here.
Good news. Oh, it finds Mire though first. I mean, this is fine too, but
yeah, that's fine. Won't be that much longer before finding Desert. Makes some of this a little, like a tiny bit slower, but it's not all that bad. He's actually thinking right now, like, do I even want to bother going in here? Yeah. Tomorrow's thing. All right, I'm done in pod. Let's go do the rest of Death Mountain. We've been up on Death Mountain for quite a long time. Iron Game, we're going to take a lot of... Actually, die here. Yeah. And Shimaru still has not touched Kakariko.
Nope. Oh, and we're out in the Desert Palace area now. We're going to do some glow checks probably here in the South Shore.
And kind of the funny thing about not touching Kakariko in this seed is, like, it doesn't even like. It could be, but it doesn't even seem like an intentional skip. It's just you keep finding things that end up taking you away from Kakariko, like, and it works out.
I'm back at desert here. I only got one check to do. No keys.
Yeah, and you're looking for 3 small keys to be able to finish that dungeon.
Yeah, which they could when they get 3 small keys. Yeah, we have that fire source now, so yeah. We're gonna probably be looking for that later. Again, we still need 3 crystals to beat Ganon. So
So Shinmaru, as you mentioned here, doing South Shore. I think we're seeing some checks from Iron Gamer that I'm not sure Shinmaru did. Never mind. Isn't going to go over and kill the. Oh wait, are we going to go kill the Wizrubes? We are.
oh, here we go. Let's see Turtle Rock.
Yeah, Turtle Rock west entrance here. Kind of as pointed out earlier, like you think Turtle Rock, you think massive dungeon, and then you look and it's like there's only 39 checks here.
I mean, it is a massive dungeon, and the enemies hurt, but that's about it. Got a couple small keys for this place, so we're gonna be able to do some checks in here.
Yeah, curious to see which ones Shinmaru ends up spending. Iron Gamer, like, being really careful with these bomb slugs, not realizing that they will die to one fighter sword slash. And we find a swamp small key there. I think that was swamp, right?
Yeah, there's like 6 swamp smalls in key drop, I believe.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Wanna spend another bombos here?
Probably gonna.
No, we're just we're leaving the pokey.
Leaving? Maybe wants to make sure to get this check before he dies. Oh
yeah, we're not gonna bother spending any small keys right here. I'm okay with that decision. Iron Gamer finding Desert Palace and saying, "Let me go check the other entrances here." Because again, doesn't have that hook shot, so figures that Desert Palace is basically the end of the road here. So save it for last. Shinmaru finding Spiral Cave. Again, we're just not going to Kakariko. Iron Gamer getting that Turtle Rock Small there out of Vagina's Cave. Actually pretty decent item density in this cave with all these enemies.
Nothing.
But yeah, absolutely nothing. And we find ourselves up on Dark Death Mountain.
Great.
We find Turtle Rock East. Not actually useful whatsoever, but...
Nope. Not without the big key.
They find the
Arrow game.
Arrow game. Iron Gamer's soon going to get that hook shot. We find Spike Cave. Wonderful.
Oh, we're never doing that. Never doing that.
Oh, we're going to find that glove first. Oh, here's the other side of Super Bunny.
Okay, so this is the side with the enemies, so we're going to check this. There's the hook shot for Iron Gamer.
I think, yeah, Shimaru going to go through the rest of this cave. I forget where it's going to spit us out. Oh, no, we have these enemies to kill. But we'll probably finish going through this cave. Oh, no, we're just going to save him quick.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we already see the other side, so we don't need to know where it goes.
Okay, we're getting the question. Wait, was this a vanilla entrance? It was! And Shimaru going to be like, oh, wait. Okay. Save and quit. Iron Gamer getting that big key to Ice Palace. Here's the question. Is Shimaru going to Kakariko?
He's headed that way, maybe. Nope.
Oh, yeah. We've got to check stuff on the way. The big key to this dungeon. Rando's got jokes sometimes. Bonk Rocks is going to give us Hookshot Cave, which again can just take us away from Kakariko.
I mean, there's enemies, there's chests in here, but the enemies in here kind of hard to kill since they're on such small platforms. But we're gonna see how Shen's gonna handle this here.
Up here with your, you're going to get him in. You're going to get him in the hole. Oh, okay. You can hookshot right back across here. Iron Gamer going to get his little heart here and figure out, okay, where do I want to go next? Well, I'm going to follow these connectors. Ooh, we get a map to Hyrule Castle. A completely useless map. Not a whole lot here in Hookshot Cave, except another way to get us away from Kakariko.
Yep.
Not very far away from Kakariko, though. But we are going to commit to doing other stuff.
Oh, there's the bottom of...
Oh, wait. We knew this because Iron Gamer already found this entrance. So he had followed that, he took that drop down to kill these enemies and followed that. But I had already forgotten. All right, Iron Gamer heading down to check the flooded item here at the dam. And I guess, oh, he hasn't done South Shore yet.
Nope.
Shimaru's going to go check the dig spot and then probably head over to CAC. Sorry, chat. I think the CAC skip dream is over.
It's only been 50 minutes.
I think the only thing we're going to find that keeps us away from CAC is, we're going to find
Mountain Myths? I don't know.
No, we're going to find Eastern Palace here right away. And that's not technically in CAC. So we'll stay away from CAC proper for a few more minutes here.
Yeah, Shen's got a small key to this too, so he's going to be able to do some extra checks here.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, do you spend that small key to go over to the vanilla big key chest, or do you hold on to it in hopes of being able to do this dungeon later without having to find the second small key? It's kind of tough.
I would go right to the back, kill what you can.
I mean, we can't get to the back though because no big key.
Oh, right. Yeah. Then I would probably hold on.
I think you hold on to the small key, but
yeah.
But with it only being 3 crystals, I think you can make the argument for just spending that small key in hopes of like spiking something good. It is what, like 4. Is it 6? Is it 5 or 7 checks over there? There's 2 Igors, There's the 2 Popos. Are there Stalfos over there as well?
I believe so.
Yeah, so you're looking at like somewhere between 5 and 7 checks in the big key room. So like I don't hate spending the small key here with it only being 3 crystals. We don't even know if this dungeon is a crystal or not. So we'll see what Shin decides here. Iron Gamer making good use of the Bombos as well. And is spending the small key for Lava Chest, getting that Swamp Palace small key.
Yeah, that's an interesting call there from Iron Gamer.
Only getting 5 rupees is the payoff. You do get a magic refill here, though, which is kind of nice. I'm going to use the Bombos first to get rid of that pokey. Nice heads-up play there. Just 5 rupees, though. Unfortunate. Use your hook shot on the MIG. Gonna have to be very careful here in chain chomps. Think we're good.
You got it.
Yeah, and then immediately take the death warp. Although he spent the 1 key to get the lava chest, I'm surprised you don't spend the other one to get that next room down. Maybe you want to hold on to one just in case. Finding Spiral here. Knows it's a pretty item-dense cave. Decides to head in. We're also kind of at the end of the road here. Okay, so Shin's setting up a death warp here, so signals to me we're not going to go over to the big key chest.
Or you do, or you go back in and you can save scum it if there's nothing over there and just save and quit. I guess maybe.
Maybe, but that's a massive time commitment. I don't think we're doing that. That is such a huge time commitment for that small number of checks.
Yeah,
okay,
you should leave
we're
it.
not doing
Okay.
that.
I'm not very well versed in the key drop, so I don't know what's worth it. But
Yeah, as I was saying, like I think with 3 crystal, it would have been worth doing, but you're not going to convince me that saving the key is bad either.
yeah. And SpeedGaming 3 giving us a raid now. We've had raid from 1, 2, and 3 today. Hello, everyone.
See if we can open. How many crystals?
need?
3.
3.
So
Okay, so
only important if that like contains us like all 3 swords or something like that, which would be
Yeah.
absolutely hilarious. Not gonna lie.
I mean, hey, look, Shen's finally in Kakariko. We made it,
did
chat.
And about to get that. Oh, here's Ganon. He's like, okay, so that's good to know. Iron Gamer finding this dark room. Oh, this is Old Man Rescue, which Shin had found earlier.
Shen, you have a bottle. No.
Worth nothing.
I mean, good news is here is Iron Gamer probably gonna find Pod here. Gonna get that lamp at least. Make things a little bit. Yo, there's the fairy connector back at Terran. I don't know if Iron Gamer did that earlier. But let's find the TR laser bridge.
Right.
It's been so long, I forget. It's like new checks to me now.
I know. We'll probably spend the small key. Actually, I don't think there's that many enemies. If you spend the small key here, so might not. There's some pokies over there, but not a whole lot. A mini Modorm or 2.
I mean, I think you can spend the small key at the pre-mold Trinex chest because that you have to open it anyway if you had to beat it and just go ahead and knock it
Right.
out.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, Shen's
Yeah,
gonna go ahead and
there's a handful of enemies in here, so. Oh, Iron Gamer going to kill these hard hat beetles with bombos and just kind of try to see what the items are to see if he needs to come back through here later. I really like that play.
He's hurt on that pokey. There's a small
Small key
key.
over here to Misery Mire.
Not there. Okay.
Okay, and I think we're done in here.
I think so, yeah.
Just gonna dash out of here. And Iron Gamer finding Palace of Darkness, 3 small keys. Shinmaru only had 2 coming in here. And Shimaru going to kill these enemies that Iron Gamer didn't, and getting absolutely nothing for it, but now we have that information. There's that checkerboard cave with nothing in it. I'm trying to think from here, like, what are our obvious next plays? This has been such a blur of a seed. I don't even really recall like what we haven't seen yet. In terms of like available entrances to these runners. Did we follow this on Iron Gamer's side?
Yeah, this is what led to the back of the tavern actually. So the connector doesn't really go anywhere. So.
Okay, so we did see that. Tomorrow we're going to find that vanilla well and be like, all right.
And this is the point where I would break out that bombos for Iron Gamer so you don't knock everything into the pit. I believe that's
that one went in.
Yeah. It's
Misery
that big
Mire.
key to Mire, yeah.
We did knock that the red hard hat beetle into the pit by accident. Or maybe it was on purpose. I don't know. I don't know IG's life. About to get that lamp.
Like, thank you. There's the book.
Oh, we could go use that book and enter the vanilla fronted desert. That could lead to something.
Yeah, in terms of like entrances, we've seen pretty much all we can access. So
yeah, we've seen Eastern, we've seen front and back of desert, we've seen Pod, we've seen Mire and some of Turtle Rock, but we haven't yet found Hera, Swamp, the back of Skull Woods, Thieves Town, Ice Palace, or Mire, yeah, we've seen Mire. So
Thieves Town is another one of those dungeons that have a lot of enemies in the front that you don't need the big key for.
Yeah.
So,
although the big key gives you so much more to do in that dungeon. Yeah. Gamer here setting up the hammer jump here in Palace of Darkness. we find in the cave here. Oh no, Iron Gamer dying to the doggos there in the back of pod. I don't know if we've seen the this glove locked entrance down here, the Death Mountain entrance. So this, I believe, is a new entrance for us, and it's a shop.
Okay.
Wonder if we're going to see Iron Gamer skip those the dongos in the back, and I don't remember what they had, if anything. We are not mimic clipping. Yeah, at the 1 hour mark, just want to throw out a friendly reminder to follow the runners putting on a good show here. Shout out to my co-commentary, Captain 1977, and our trackers, So Last Summer and Lady Lara Linda.
Yeah, thank you, trackers. Always unsung heroes of the stream. Appreciate y'all.
They really are. That is pointing out that we have not killed the Forbidden Slug. Was that Meyer and Eastern as our 5/6s? And does that also mean that we haven't seen the Eastern area yet?
Maybe?
I don't think we've seen this. This is a couple entrances that we just completely ignored. And I think these enemies that Iron Gamer's about to go kill are new checks for us as well.
Hype Cave.
Yeah.
I think we did see Hype Cave earlier, actually. There was nothing here. Oh
no, it was
I'm
wrong.
I was
like, we did not see this, and there's the Canis Samaria.
Hey, we can beat Meyer. We can beat Meyer now.
Oh no, we can. We don't want to, but we can.
I mean, we know it's a 5/6 crystal, and they have to at least do 3. So
yeah,
maybe.
I don't think you prioritize going back there like immediately, but once if you're running out of things to do, or you're otherwise in go mode, you go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I think Iron Gamer might be heading over here to check the Desert Palace entrance. Another new check. We have that book. But let's see what Saha has here for us on Shinmaru's side, and it's just the front of the tavern.
I appreciate the tavern trying to look at new places around, Hyrule. Just try and get a feel for the land. I appreciate it. It's good.
Chad actually pointing out we don't know. Like, we might still have boss shuffle.
Possible.
Because we haven't seen any dungeon bosses yet. So that's not yet confirmed. We're getting like simultaneous desert entrance checks.
Yeah, for Shen, not a lot. There's not a lot left to do for these runners. So yeah, big sense. Just all right. Is it anything useful? No.
So we are seeing Iron Gamer here. Going to take that Hyrule Castle small key and head to do a bunch of rats here in the back of Escape. I actually don't mind this play at all. This is a rather decently large number of checks. We are finally getting the Witch's Hut, which is a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, this next room over has like 1 billion rats. Not even exaggerating.
Literally 1 billion, yes.
Yeah.
You're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 40 billion, yes. And they all
But they're dropping nothing. Oh, we get a small key to Skull Woods, but like
right.
And yeah, that's it.
That's it. Yep.
Man, I liked the play, and it turned up nothing.
We need to find the front of Hyrule Castle. That's where the real value is.
It is. Oh, we're seeing another new check here on Shinmaru's side. The Bonk Rocks by Bomb Shop. Iron. Oh, and there's these.
There we go. Yeah, okay. I'm in.
Iron Gamer finally going over to do these Eastern Palace area checks, so is also going to get that Canis Samaria here shortly.
Map the pod.
Map of pod. Yeah, if we find big key to this dungeon, that would be great.
Yeah, that's a beatable Thieves' Town. We got 2 small keys, so yeah.
Shotting over those guys, stop them from spawning. Enemy drop shuffle is so fun because it makes you like play the game in such a different way than you're used to. I love it. I know some people don't. Oh, Shimar, going to go up here and kill these enemies in this room and see if we can get spike anything good with a that blue boomerang that we have. Iron Gamer buying a red potion. Is this a mimic clip play? Or just having the red potion as a nice backup? I'm going to assume it's just the backup.
Yeah.
Potion into Mire is a possibility as well. Okay, Shimar, we're going to go back and clean up this this second Thieves' Town room here. Where is this red Zyzak? There it is.
There he is.
Then there's this dumb little guy up here hiding. Iron Gamer thinking for a second there about what he would like to do next. Oh, what was this cave? Oh, this is a connector. I think this is the one that got us over to Death Mountain. This might be a Mire play. Flippers.
Flippers. Ooh,
I don't think those flippers are like immediately important. They do open up a few checks like logically that we haven't seen yet. Like other than that, doesn't really do a whole lot for us. I mean, I would imagine we're going to see those checks very soon. If we don't get anything important in this last handful of checks here in Thieves' Town. This routing is like breaking Shinmaru. Like we're seeing it in real time. He's like, what do I even do?
Yeah, because you've been going through this dungeon for how many times? Did you have a set route? Then all of a sudden, nope, you gotta kill everything in the front now. Good luck.
Iron Gamer is making the very aggressive play here to go kill Vitreous. I don't love it. Oh, we're going to go do Fishbone Room on the way. I do like this.
Okay.
And I think we did not see this from either runner. Well, definitely didn't see it from Iron Gamer earlier, or else he wouldn't be doing this.
We got a big key on that Wizrobe.
And it is to Eastern.
Ooh, that's big.
Yeah, with no bow, it doesn't do a whole lot for us. There are Wizrobes in this room, Iron Gamer. There are other enemies. Go flip that switch. Why are you trying to kill them with that? Go flip the crystal switch. Oh yeah, we still don't know if it's boss shuffle, so it could just be like the freest boss of all time.
Alright.
Okay, so not a whole lot in there. There was that Eastern Big Key. Yeah, there are actually a good number of enemies. 6 in the room behind the Big Key door in Eastern. So
Would they like to have a bow before they go there? Sure, but
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're just gonna go up here and do Zora for a whopping 2 checks. There's a small key, so it's not a complete waste of time.
eh.
And it is a small key to pod. Okay, so moment of truth here. In just a moment, whether or not we have boss shuffle. And even if this is Vitreous, it doesn't guarantee that it's not boss shuffle.
True.
Immediately using that potion. Huh. Oh, we got a map check, and I saw Swamp was a crystal, Mire was a crystal, Pod was a crystal. I want to say, oh, we already knew. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Mire and Eastern are 5-6, so yeah, okay. Ow.
Oh, we do get Dark Shopping Mall here with those flippers as well.
Yeah. One vanilla boss does not mean no boss shuffle.
We find Castle Tower.
Okay.
Feels like that could be the answer for progression.
Of course, Castle Tower. Most of the checks are at the back, though. Up front, not so much.
We want to use that other red potion here because, like, we died of 1 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, we are.
Speaking of dying to 1 hit, those spawn chain guards and Castle Tower died to 1 hit. All right. Well, we got one small key here, so we can.
Yeah, we get a small handful of checks here. Oh, we do get a big key to Thieves Town.
Oh, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we need.
Yeah, the lightning only does 2 hearts. Huh. It's the puffs that do 1 billion damage. Okay. We're just dropping a bombos. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, we're heading back to Thieves Town.
Yep.
So far, nice fight here from Iron Gamer. I was worried coming in. It's not done yet. We still need to hit this Vitreous 16 times with the hammer. And we get the fight down. I wasn't a believer, but we got there.
Nicely done.
So first crystal, actually going to Iron Gamer here. Let's go. Living up to the name. The very beginning of that fight was a little dicey, but I think after he kind of got that rhythm going, it was looking really good. And as expected, Shinmaru heading straight back to Thieves Town here will definitely close up that 1 crystal lead here rather quickly, and also get like so many checks in the process. We can do 76 out of the 77 checks in this dungeon.
The key to GT. Okay. Well, we haven't found GT yet, so.
You want to check to see if we have boss shuffle? We are.
Doesn't look like it.
And I think that's actually the confirmation that we do not have boss shuffle. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh! The forbidden bomb slug!
Yeah, we didn't see Shen do
Oh my
this
God.
earlier.
Oh, I had nothing.
Ah.
Yeah, the only thing we can't do is the big chest in Thieves Town. Everything else is available to us, so... Iron Gamer is going back here to Eastern Palace with that big key that we found. Ooh, half magic? You don't hate finding that?
No. That's just more bombos she can cast.
Oh, a compass just getting in your way to Skull Woods. Get a small key to Swamp. Again, we haven't found Swamp, but we do have we have found the dam. So if we find Swamp Palace, we can do quite a bit in there. We're skipping the 50 rupees there. We have over 1,000, so we're feeling pretty good here.
Yeah.
Let's see what the big chest here has in Eastern Palace. Just 5 rupees, nothing to really concern ourselves with. But we are going to go in here and get 6 more checks. Find Ether and a small key. Turtle Rock. And... Oh, but we can continue on and get some more enemies. By going upstairs. I forgot about those.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna use one small key, in Eastern, make sure it's that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the odds of us actually finding a bow up here are pretty low, but... We get a map here to Skullwood. Somebody asking what the game mode is. So this is a mystery seed, and we have a bunch of fun settings in this particular one. Entrance shuffle. We got enemy drop shuffle. We got full key sanity, 3 crystal fast scan, and we just got a small key to Ganon's Tower again, which we haven't found yet. And there's a mirror.
There it is. In a room in Thieves Town you'd never see. You love to see it. Wow. That was cool.
Truly incredible. Iron Gamer here finding Hookshot Cave. It doesn't have any bombs.
Oh no.
Oh, but bombs are the stun prize, and I think Iron Gamer remembers that, so...
Yeah.
We get a compass to Swamp Palace, not particularly useful.
Art container.
Yeah, and we're going to go up, kill blind, and get item 75. We left one in the attic for 76, and the big chest is 77. Interestingly, other than that mirror, not finding a whole lot in here for Shinmaru. Couple keys.
I mean, that mirror can prove to be huge. Quite a few mirror locked entrances to.
That's true.
Go look at too. So. Now we got access to the top of Death Mountain finally.
Oh, that's true, and that's a handful of entrances itself. We have K45, we have Graveyard Ledge. Yeah, that's probably the item that blew the seat open. As I'm over here, like, well, you only found a mirror. Like, how big could that really be? Well, Ninjembro, like, here is why you're an idiot. Yeah, doing a quick map check for something. We're going to go down here right away and do K45 because it's the closest to those mirror entrances. And then do we just like go straight back up to Death Mountain? Because I feel like that's the more dense.
You do this one. You do the brothers. That's the front of the desert. Okay, well we never checked
we never
that.
saw that. Yeah.
But yeah, you do the two brothers East Connect entrance and.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet, so that's another good one to check over here.
Maybe you run north up here.
Just use your boots.
Maybe you run north up here, check Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb.
We didn't blind check this, so let's get a small key. Iron Gamer over here, heading back to the Dark World. We get a Skullwood small key. Like, okay, game. Like, we're good. We have enough of those, I think. What's this entrance going to give us? And we find just Pyramid Fairy for a whole lot of nothing. And yeah, we're saving and quitting. Iron Gamer going up here and giving us another entrance we haven't seen yet at the Dark Potion Shop on our way over to Catfish. And we're finding the back of Skull Woods.
Hey.
It's a small handful of checks here. Actually, this is clearable for Iron Gamer. Yeah, we have two small keys. So not a bad find. Yeah, I think between the two runners, this confirms that we are sword mode.
Myers, Thieves Town, and Skullwood, yeah.
Well, he's out of bombs, so we can't do the bomb jump. Oh,
there we go.
There we get one. Crisis averted. Thieves Town was at the
Dark Bonk Rocks.
Yeah, the Bonk Rocks by the bomb shop. Yeah. So we are doing all these Death Mountain checks here. Wow. Okay, picking up those bombs. Just pad. Oh, there's a sword!
Oh, there's a sword! Oh, that's big. Wow. That is really good find for Iron Gamer there.
And yet, don't think Iron Gamer is quite yet in go mode himself. Has to do the right sequence of checks to get there.
Yeah, definitely needs that Thieves Town big key.
And to find Thieves Town.
Yeah.
Where was that big key?
Hey,
Mini Mordorm Cave.
Another TR small. Castle Tower, yes.
Oh, it was in Castle Tower, right? Which means that he needs those flippers, which were in Thieves Town.
Thanks, game.
I think this feels a little close. I do think the edge still goes to Shinmaru right now at this point in the seed. but it's ooh, unfortunate death there for Iron Gamer. I definitely did not just jinx that.
There's
Oh, and here's Swamp Palace for Shinmaru.
Yeah.
And you know what they say about Swamp? Oh, he can't. There's a small to Eastern though.
Yeah, there's always a small key to Swamp and Swamp. Yeah, that's what they say. Oh wait, that's Pod. Wait, no.
Yeah, you can do a lot of this dungeon with the 2 small keys. Actually, no, you can't.
No, not really.
You really need a third to do a lot of meaningful stuff.
Yeah, we could pretty much get to the lobby of Swamp, and that's about it.
Map of Turtle Rock. Oh, we could bomb Spooky. I keep forgetting about that curse tech. I don't know if Shinmaru knows that. We're not finding a whole lot of anything in this dungeon for what it's worth. Iron Gamer up here on Dark Death Mountain. Down here and is heading into...
That's my cave.
Oh, has not seen these yet. Right.
Yeah.
And this was the actual vanilla Super Bunny cave. One more check here for Shinmaru in Swamp Palace, and then we're just kind of done here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, not too much. A couple of small keys, but nothing really of any real value there. But okay, well, Chin's in the right spot now, going back into Mire. Gonna be able to knock this out at least.
Yeah, one extra small key. See if and how he decides to spend that small key.
And unbeknownst to Shin, all he has to do is find that Skull Woods entrance, and he'll be done.
Yeah, that's true.
And Iron Gamer finds Thieves Town here, so he's gonna be in here for a bit, but has that Master Sword, so it's not gonna take him as long to kill the enemies. But
I think while Shinmaru was in here, he made good use of the hammer a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, Iron Gamer might get some slight efficiencies, but nothing particularly. No, finally picking. Like we actually went back in there and got the the bug net. Okay, dude.
Well, you had this support Gambit too, though, can't you?
I think this is the flippers right here. Nope.
Yeah. Big key. That was
yeah, that was on the Eastern.
Yep.
I don't always remember everything in these chaotic seeds, but I do remember that was the Eastern Big Key for some reason. Probably because it wasn't that long ago that we found it. Iron Gamer is doing an incredible job running out of bombs. All right, so Shinmaru done over here in the fishbone room. Yeah, not restocking after the Vidi fight in enemy drop is a little risky.
Yep. Okay. Well, I was gonna say get that bomb, but never mind.
He's like, I have one. I'm good.
One is all I need.
Okay, I got two. We're good. And Iron Gamer's like, I would like that fairy, please, thanks. Getting that small key to Ice Palace. Another dungeon we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I think it's a dungeon that we are not going to see. I guess there is the chance that Shinmaru does not head up towards Catfish, because there is other stuff that he can do that might feel more worth his time. So there's that possibility.
Yeah, 3 fast is the goal. Three crystal fast cannon. So yeah, this is Shin's second crystal coming up here at Meyer.
Pretty nice Vitreous fight here so far. Getting like some nice the combos and hitting like 5 of the eyes at a time. Shin, you have like 5 bombs left. Use them. Thank you. This is it's a little conservative of a fight, but it is going very well for Shimaru.
Yeah.
C-shaped house here for Iron Gamer, I think was nothing. Yeah, absolutely nothing.
One more eyeball, just hammer it. Oh, there we go.
Iron Gamer looking at those 10 bombs on Hylia Island, just yearning. Yeah, if I recall, this. Oh god! Oh no, it's Shin!
Oh, no, shit! Oh my
and we
god.
do not have a fairy. Oh no, we're just leaving. We're just done here.
Oh my gosh.
That like Vitreous was just like, I don't want you alive. It just like sat right there. It was just like, you dead. I still think I give the edge to Shin slightly, but I think that helped Iron Gamer a little bit. Thieves Town Big Key is in Castle Tower, which is that dark shopping mall behind the flippers that we got in Thieves Town.
Top of bumper is.
Oh, we haven't seen this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wow.
This is big. This is huge. All right, some more hearts to help us with the Vitreous fight, Kappa. This is item dense though. This is nice.
Small key to
the Castle Tower, yeah. Okay.
That's some more density.
Big key to Turtle Rock. That is a big key that is like completely useless to us. We still don't have Fire Rod or Ice Rod.
Yeah.
Iron Gamer heading over to the Dark Shopping Mall here, though. This is... Iron Gamer is going to realize very soon that he is in go mode. Doesn't have the map information, though. Key to Ganon's Tower for Shinmaru.
You know, you just gave the slight edge to Shin, but not. I'm kind of gonna give the edge to Iron Gamer here. Yeah.
I think if Iron Gamer decides to go, okay, he thought about it for a second, because again, I don't. We know between the two runners that we have all the crystals that we need. I don't know if Iron Gamer knows that Skull Woods is a crystal or not. It's the Ice Rod, though. Like, okay, cool.
Cool Ice Rod, get it? No.
Okay, so
I'll see myself out.
One of our trackers so last summer confirming in chat that Iron Gamer does not know that Skull Woods is a crystal. We get a GT small. So I think Iron Gamer here is heading back to Thieves Town first. The question is, how much do we do here? Given that he's not in go mode, like I think you basically full clear this.
Yeah, just do it all. Yeah.
Which is no, we're just going.
Well, I mean, you get that. That pot's not going to be a key, so you just get that out of the way to the boss.
No, we are skipping enemies and everything. We are gambling on.
Okay.
We are gambling on the crystals. I do, because Thieves Town was one of our 5-6, right?
Yes.
So yeah.
Now,
Iron Gamer does.
Was it Eastern and TR?
Oh, Eastern TR. Okay, so either way, Iron Gamer knows this is a crystal because it has the C in the corner.
Yeah.
So
excuse me.
Okay, Eastern. Oh yeah, it's right there on the tracker. If I actually looked, we don't have
bomb.
Oh wait, there's bombs under those pots.
Okay, we're fine. Jeez.
Pick up the fairy, dude. Okay.
He's like, okay.
Oh, he didn't blow up the thing. Okay, there we go.
Good grief.
This is going to be very close.
Like a bomb.
Iron Gamer pretty low on hearts though. Dies to a single Ganon hug. No safeties whatsoever. So it Master Sword Ganon phases 1 and 2 is not completely free. If you play it safe. Okay, 9 hearts. So we can take 1 Ganon hug. Sure.
Oh, we're good now. It's fine. Not going to get that mirror either. I guess it doesn't really matter.
So going back to what we were talking about earlier with the standings for this division in the league, missing 2 bows, taking a win here, would be again. it doesn't guarantee them playoffs, but it puts them in a very healthy spot. Even with a loss, it's a pretty competitive division. So, like, this is one of those wins that you really, really want to get. It's not absolutely required. But it's one that if Iron Gamer takes this this race off Shinmaru, it gives your team a lot of breathing room in the standings, which at this late into the season is exactly what you want if you're looking at those playoffs starting here in a couple of weeks. Iron Gamer heading back to Skullwoods has 2 bombs. We're going to be able to do the bomb jump again. Yeah, this race flipped very quickly.
Yeah.
We're getting a couple more checks here from Shinmaru with that mirror. We found the Turtle Rock Bridge. We find Tower of Hera.
Okay.
We still don't have a second sword, and we don't know if Tower of Hera is a pendant or a crystal. I think we've determined it's a 2 out of 3 chance that it is a pendant. Yeah, Shinmaru going to head up here. It's not the worst dungeon in terms of item density. We might find a sword here. We do find another small key to pod. I don't like these dash pokes from Iron Gamer with the Master Sword. We are not completely free in this fight right now. One more hit. This is stressful. Iron Gamer, please. I don't even know what we're getting on Shinmaru's side because I'm like glued to this moth fight. Okay, we got there.
Wow.
My goodness. And Tempered Sword!
Oh my goodness. That's huge.
That is... Unless something goes disastrously, I mean, I think that Tempered Sword just clinched this race for Iron Gamer. This is like catastrophic failure of execution or hardware levels of required to lose this one.
And yes, that was 2 swords to the back of Skullwoods, yes.
Yeah, that's like the perfect setup for Iron Gamer and Team Missing 2 Bows here. Yeah, and Shinmaru is up over 100 checks. That's Rando, baby. That, like, feels bad, but that's Rando. That's what we're here to see, right? Like,
this is mystery. Welcome to Mystery Week.
Alright, Iron Gamer dropping into Ganon as Shinmaru is going to find out if this is a crystal or not. It is the last crystal, so we do know that a desert and Turtle Rock are our last pendants.
Oh, we're about to get the rare Ganon. You have no bow, dingus.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, and Iron Gamer, yeah, going in with the team name, Missing 2 Bows.
Yep. Checks out.
Yeah, if Shinmaru hadn't died to Vitreous, it'd be a little closer, but like the question would be, where is that fourth sword? Yeah, now we're just waiting for 12 spins here on Ganon. That's 3. Shinmaru catching that fairy, putting that that net to use. We're at the 5 spins here so far on Ganon. Maybe 6. I wasn't doing a good job counting. Yeah, it's not impossible to get triples with the lamp, but a lot of times it's a little impractical. So you kind of just go for the safe doubles. Don't risk your screwing up and taking unnecessary hits from like nerves. Just play it a little safe. Obviously, you're always worried about how your opponent's doing, but there's Ganon down for Iron Gamer.
GG.
Go ahead and get those GGs in chat. Now we're finishing with a official time of 1:46:14.
Giving Missy 2 votes a much needed win in their division 2. That's very well done there from Iron Gamer.
Yeah, like we were saying, was it like a hard required win? No. But is it like that win is just a lot of like weight off your shoulders for missing 2 bows.
Yeah, and your teammates' shoulders too, because now your teammates like, okay, we got a bit of a cushion, we can start to relax. So
now, while we're waiting, while we're waiting here again. So this was the second race between these 2 teams for this week. The 2 teams I had mentioned earlier that have 18 points, Leftovers, One More Bite, and Mandatory Fun, they have not played any of their races yet. So if either of those teams 2-0, they are also up to 24 points in this division. It is a very competitive division right now. So getting that second win, very, very, very good for missing 2 bows. Yeah, this we're seeing the refight here from Shinmaru. And we do get the forfeit from Shinmaru, a little delayed. So we'll see if we can get these runners in here for a little chat here in just a moment.
yeah, get your GCs in chat for Shin too.
Yeah, well fought by Shinmaru here, which, as we were kind of saying, for a good majority of the seed, seemed like he had a commanding lead. But just given the settings, it's a pretty volatile game mode, right? Like,
yeah, very. There's so many win conditions for both teams that you just don't know where it's going to come from. So, but yeah, it's very one of those modes that are like they're feast or famine. So. There is the official forfeit from Shinmaru. Let's see if we can get him in here for an interview. And while we're waiting for the runners to come in here for an interview, make sure to give them a follow. Links are in chat. Put out a wonderful show for you today.
Yeah, for sure.
And shout outs to my co-commentant Jim Bro. Thank you for coming. And our trackers. Oh, don't forget the trackers. The real heroes of the stream. Trackers.
Looks like they're both in the waiting room, so hopefully they'll both hop up here in a second.
There we go. We're
Yeah,
joined
we're-
by we're joined by Shinmaru and then Jembro. Iron Gamer. GG's.
GG's to both of you.
GG's.
Oh, GG's.
Yeah, what a scene.
Yeah, one thing. Yeah, one thing we were mentioning for a lot of it is like, so this is not shade to either of you, but just like observation, like, because the nice thing about like these settings is when you get that item counter in the corner for like the entirety of the seed.
Yeah.
We're just like Shin is just like crushing IG in checks because of like finding some of the dungeons and what he did. Avoiding Kakariko until like the 52-minute mark, like no big deal.
That was so funny. Like the seed where my file name is at Tracefire, of course.
Yeah.
Almost an hour until I get to CAC. Yep.
I mean,
that was really good.
Perfect.
Yeah, I guess that mirror maybe hurt you a little bit, because I definitely didn't get that. I must have missed it somewhere.
What's that?
The mirror?
So the mirror was in Thieves Town, which you just I don't think so. We were talking about this on stream. Based on the trackers, we weren't sure if you knew you were in Go mode or not. Because we don't think you knew if Skull Woods was a crystal.
I did.
Okay.
I didn't know if Thieves Town was a crystal or not, so I got the map and I was like,
gotcha.
I'm going there either way. So when I went in the entrance and it was a C, I said, I'm not picking up a single thing, and I'll go back to Mock after and hope for the best.
Okay, yeah. So we weren't sure on that. So we were like, this is a very like aggressive play, but not a bad one. And then one thing that we liked, Shin, we were talking about that we saw you do a couple of times, and we were kind of talking about the meta of this kind of mode is like your aggressive like skipping of very slow one-off checks.
Oh,
which
yeah.
a lot of people don't think to do, like dig game.
Oh, dig game. Yeah, I'm never doing that in like 10 million years.
And then at the same time, we're like, okay, he's doing a Gina's cave. All right.
I know. That was like, ugh, I'm in here. I should have skipped it though.
I feel that, but the only reason I was doing those was because it was also key drop too. So I was like, okay, I don't want to just skip one silly thing that ends up being, like a Desert Palace key or something that just.
Yeah, that's kind of what that's also kind of what I was scared of after a while when it was like getting down to like next to nothing.
And
Yeah.
For the longest time, there were so many dungeons that we hadn't seen, and then like in the last few minutes, like, we found Swamp Palace, we found
Hera.
Tower of Hera,
Yeah.
and, like never found Ice Palace, and then when you found Hyrule Castle, we were just kind of like, oh, okay, Pog.
Yeah, I never even found that.
Yep, just Didn't go to the right place, unfortunately. Like 2 swords of freaking Skull was. What the hell is that crap?
and one of them, because we were even saying, we were like, okay, Iron Gamer like does have to go do Ganon, and we were like, but he's only at 8 hearts, so with Master Sword, so it's not free, and maybe Shinmaru will like find what he needs to find and like catch up. Like if Iron Gamer just like has a bad time with Ganon, and it's like, okay, there's the 9th heart. Oh, okay, there's the Tempered Sword on Mothula.
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
what a relief. Oh my gosh. I was already having such a bad time. I died on Moth once, and I was on 1 heart the second time. And I was like, well, I was able to get Vidi, I mean, with 2 bottles, because I was at 6 hearts or whatever, something dumb, but yeah.
Yeah, we were like in the middle of like watching that fight, and it was like super Monka-esque. And I think at the same time, Shinmaru's over in Tower of Hera, and we're like, we don't even know what Shinmaru's finding because we're like,
I don't know.
we're over here sweating like crazy for Iron
Oh
Gamer's
my gosh,
not fight, which
Yeah,
is like
it's a
so mad.
a bunch of nothing is what I was finding. Unfortunately
Yeah.
for me.
I mean, you
Well,
did
it
find
was
that
fine
3rd
walking to the
crystal, but
beach.
Yeah.
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 Unfortunately, yeah, just missing that sword.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if I clicked Potion Shop off accidentally or something, but
Where was the Master Sword that I got? Was that in Mire?
It's also in back of Skullwoods.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's
yeah,
right. Gibdos.
because like it had been clicked off my map, I think. Dark Potion Shop by the time I was in
yeah.
Dark Shopping Mall, so I was like, I only have Catfish, I'm not doing that. But
Yeah.
obviously, if
Oh, no.
the entrance had been there, but yeah, it happens. That's part of that's part of the skill of entrance too. You gotta keep on that stuff.
True enough.
But yeah, look, we were talking about the standings for a little bit in the race. So Shimaru and the Joy of Rando still looking very strong right now, coming out of this week with 30 points, 10 wins, 2 losses, GG's.
Yep.
And missing 2 bows. We were talking like this win wasn't required, but is quite
Definitely
liberating in terms of how it feels going into week 7, because looking at like places 2 through 5 in this division, like it's just
Yeah, and I'd really like that second
Pretty
place at
close.
least to maybe get that bye, right?
for sure.
And I
Yeah, 'cause
completely blew cross keys last week twice. Oh my gosh. So, and then I got cross keys right off the bat in this one, and I just shook my head like, this is just redemption. Like, I have to do good. Like,
Yeah, but then you got those blue squares, and it's just like, oh, this is one for the viewers.
Yeah.
Let's go.
yeah, saw that walking into Hyrule Castle drop right at the beginning. Like, cool, here we go.
I wasn't going to say because I saw like we watched a race last night that had starting sword and blue boomerang, and it had the enemy drop, and I was like, is that just like something that you always start with enemy drop in MMM? I don't know.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know either.
I think it
Oh,
is,
yeah.
but yeah, pretty sure. But they want to make sure you can be able to kill some of the enemies that you can get jobs from. So
Although the
It's really
scene was
nice.
pretty nice early with like
Yeah.
Bombos and
Also, there was like the enemy damage, or I guess whatever you call it, the damage shuffle. or whatever
damage
it is.
shuffle.
Oh yeah.
So they're
yeah.
like, you could just like rip through everything. Like I had like gold sword. That was pretty fun.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then you get the random enemy like Wiz ropes that take 2 slashes, and you're like,
Yeah.
well, at least I have hammer. Like, but yeah, when you first hit a Gibdo and it just died instantly, we're like, okay.
Yeah, that's nice, right? Makes it a little more tolerable.
So I got to break out some Randomizer tech that some of my Randomizer buddies use with the Quake and the Wiz robes. That was fun.
I
Oh, yeah, nice.
literally did not know that. I saw that, I was like, what?
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
and thanks for killing the Dagnarks up at that's mountain too, because
that
was for everyone.
Oh yeah, like that was for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like 2 hearts. I'm like, dude, I'm not letting these jerks kill me.
Especially
Right.
after they already blocked you once.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But yeah, GG's again to both of you, gentlemen. Any final thoughts before we hop off here?
No, GG's just doing a solid for a friend. Enjoy the 2 wins, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks for the homie. For the homie. Yeah. Well, it makes things a little more interesting, especially
Yeah.
in the standings. So, we still got a chance to get that bye, and I feel good because I really like Randomizer going into the last week here. So I'm looking forward to it, and good luck to you guys. I'm hoping to probably see you again at some point through this. So
That'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say, even though the scene kind of ended in a frustrating way, I love racing IG. He's one of my oldest friends in the community. He's one of the first people I faced on the ladder way back when. Love this guy. Very happy to race him.
oh, thanks, man. That's nice of you to say. You're a good dude too. It's always nice. Yeah, thanks to everybody putting this on, and I know this takes a good chunk of effort, so thanks to the trackers and the commentators and the restreamer, and it's much appreciated. The added pressure is nice sometimes.
Yeah, and I was just going to say thanks again for Captain for doing cons with me, for our trackers Celeste Summer and Lady Laura Linda. And again to SpeedGaming for putting all this on, and of course the runners, Iron Gamer and Shinmaru, for the comms and the trackers are important, but like the runners are the most important, because without them, like, there's no race to be had. So thank you to everybody for enabling us to put this on for the viewers.
Yeah, you betcha. It was a good time.
All right. Yep. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I think that's gonna about do it for us. So be sure to follow the runners. Links are in chat, as well as the commentators and the tracking team. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us here on SpeedGaming 4. Everyone else, you can have a good day. We'll see y'all later. Bye bye.